Getting some opportunities now, and I know it's been a long journey for you to get to this point. So,
Right.
how rewarding is it now that you worked your butt off to get to where you can help this team?
Being hurt sucks, but that's just part of it. It's part of the grind. It's part of the sport, and doing everything you can just to be able to help out the team and do the best I can to support them and get a win.
What's your injury history?
It's a long one. It's a long one. My knee's been banged up for a couple of months, couple of years. Tore my ACL, I think, beginning of week 6 last year, going into Maryland, that first practice, and that sucked a lot. But it's just a part of the game, It just happens, You can't control all that. The only thing you can control is what you do with your time, and having my teammates around helps, and seeing where we're at, makes you want to come back even more and come back even harder and do what you can to give your body the best chance to go compete.
How do you feel you played here? You and Ben have had to step up now as the number 1 tackles.
It's exactly what it is. We're just having to step up, having to do our thing. Being prepared at any time to go in and compete. So we've been doing a good job of staying ready and doing everything.
You've been in college for a long time now.
Yeah.
2 different schools. Just, I guess, going through this, what's it feel like, kind of knowing that this is the end of the road here coming up?
It's bittersweet. College is long. Injuries suck, but it's a part of the game. I've just been blessed to be here, blessed to be in this environment, this opportunity, this school, this conference. Everything about it is a blessing. For sure.
You and Zach Eady started a Canadian club.
Yeah, man. Us Canadian boys are down here balling. It's a good thing. I love seeing Zach go do his thing, puts Canada on the map. Like a bunch of my friends are back home, and he's doing a good job for Canada.
How did you and your brothers get into football? I imagine it's not wildly popular in Ontario. So.
Yeah, we grew up as basketball players. We didn't know much. We just knew that we were all athletic, and being immigrants in Canada, we were just trying to. Everyone's just trying to figure it out. Our families were trying to figure it out, and coaches at schools were like, "Let's play football." And we're just like, we're cool with basketball. But the better we got at it, the more we started to love it and enjoy it.
Did it help that all of you were in it and succeeding?
Yeah. So the one, my middle brother didn't end up playing. He's a pro basketball player now, but he didn't end up playing football for too long. He didn't like it. But me and my older brother, we stuck with it. We still enjoy it. We're still involved in it. So it still revolves around our lives and stuff. So it's good.
NFL, CFL, trying to organize.
Yeah, well, right, exactly. Well, we'll see at the end of the season. We just gotta finish out these 4 games, do the best we can, and then whatever happens next happens next.
Schedule's not where you guys want it to be, obviously, as a team, but does that make this game into Michigan the chance to, knock off a highly ranked team? Does that make that even more important?
Yeah, exactly. Like everyone knows where we're at, and we're just trying to hunt out for heads. We're trying to get a win. It doesn't matter who it is. We just got to go out there and compete and win. So the opponent doesn't really matter. It's just about us in this locker room.
How did Kent State find you in Canada?
It was Sean Liu. I'm sure they saw me when they were at Syracuse, but when they moved over, they started. And he wanted me to play tight end out of high school, and I was like, all right, let's do it, because I wasn't really enjoying the tackle talk in high school. I'm familiar. I just started playing football. I'm familiar. Let me stick to tight end, and they gave me the chance to play tight end. So that's how I ended up being at Kent State.
Talk to Coach Harrell about maybe letting you catch a pass.
No, them days are over. I'm loving the tackle position now. It's an art. When I was young, I didn't really see it as an art, but the older I got, the athletically mature I got, I started to love it and enjoy it. Once I started playing. So
this will probably be the best defensive line you faced all year. Big challenge.
Well, every week's a challenge. It's just picking them apart, being ready. Having every picture possible in their defense, and going out and working as one in the front line, and everything will figure out itself. Everything will solve itself out.